Hey, so wanted to update you a little on what's going on with me and ADHD medication. So I followed up with my psychiatrist like a week and a half ago, and told her how the medicine was working for me, and I told her I see it helping some, but not as much as I was hoping. So she said, okay, well, let's switch you over to this other medicine then. So I'm like, well, I don't say this to her, but I'm thinking I'm on the lowest dose of this medicine that's kind of helping me. Why not just up the dosage? But instead she switches me to something else, and she said it works similar, it's got the same components, and she says, but for the people that it does work for, it works great. So I'm like, why would you put me on something that you don't know is going to work for me when I'm already on something that is working for me? But I'm like, okay, well, she's the doctor. She knows best, right? So, so I've been on this other new stuff for like a week and a half, and it's not doing squat. It's not working for me at all. I have been just so miscombobbled and just like I'd forget my head if it weren't attached. So I'm really frustrated and irritated that this doctor did this, and when I was already on something that was helping me. And so I'm thinking about either calling the office and asking for a faster appointment, a sooner appointment, and just being like, this just put me back on what I was on. I want that, but a higher dose. Because this just, I'm not doing well at work anymore. I feel like I'm doing worse at work than I was before I started any medication at all. So, I guess there's that downfall. If you ever start medication and then you end up stopping it or being switched to something else and it doesn't work for you, you feel worse than you did before you ever started anything. So consider that before you start anything, that if you ever end up not having it in the future, you might feel worse in the long run. So there's that. That's how I'm feeling right now. I just feel worse than I did from the beginning. So there's that update. So I'm gonna go back to the doctor and just be like, what can we do about this? We gotta fix this. I gotta go back to what I had before, because